What that means for us. Hi, Mark.
Hey there, guys. Yes, like last week, this is going to be primarily rain as we close out this abbreviated week as we head through our Friday. However, at the onset, at the very beginning, a little bit of a wintry mix, including some sleet and freezing rain, could create some treacherous travel very early in the day tomorrow. So this evening, no weather issues. It's after midnight, but just before daybreak that we could see this wintry mix of sleet and freezing rain inland. And temperatures actually overnight will be rising, so that will allow that wintry mix where it happens to go over to all rain. And throughout the day tomorrow, periods of rain heavy at times. We could see up to an inch of rain, perhaps even some locally higher amounts, especially throughout coastal and southeast Connecticut. Then for the weekend, initially mild, then temperatures are going to be dropping. And then we're going to also be talking about another storm system that could impact the state just as we kick off 2019, or at least close out 2018. So in the meantime, if you're heading out and about tonight, we've got temperatures between 30 and 35 inland, mid and upper 30s still along the 95 corridor. So a little bit of a breeze out there. The wind becomes more southerly tonight, and it's going to really get cranking tomorrow, so that's going to send some milder air into the state. In fact, temperatures overnight steady, if not rising, after initially going down a couple degrees over the next several hours, and then tomorrow we're heading into the 50s. So our ICAM view from Torrington showing a tranquil evening underway from the Northwest Hills into the Connecticut shoreline as we look live at New London. Pretty quiet there as well. So throughout the Northeast, we've seen the cloud cover increasing today, so ample sunshine this morning, this afternoon, a bit of a veil to that sunshine with those high-level clouds working overhead. They'll be lowering and thickening as the evening progresses, and then it's after midnight that that precipitation is going to start. The main area of low pressure here across Iowa is going to take a track into eastern Canada. That's going to, again, put us on the mild side of the storm. So after that brief wintry mix early in the day tomorrow, it's all over to rain, and that's what we'll see on Futurecast. 7 o'clock this evening, no issues, just becoming overcast. Still dry at 11 o'clock tonight. We'll stop Futurecast at 3 a.m., indicating that little wintry mix possible, maybe actually underplaying that threat 3-4 in the morning. But as temperatures rise, any of that mix transitions all over to rain. So where the mix happens, we could see a little coating of snow or sleet, perhaps a little glaze of ice, especially in the valley locations and in the hills of northwest Connecticut, where that cold air at the surface will linger the longest. And then it's all over to rain. Periods of rain heavy at times. You see those yellows and those darker greens, even say through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Then around this time tomorrow, looking for the rain to taper off to more of a scattered shower. So temperatures, this is going to be a big player as far as how the precipitation unfolds for us for tonight. 7 o'clock, we're still in the low and mid 30s as we head towards, say, 11 o'clock tonight, dropping just a few degrees. And then overnight, watch how temperatures increase in the mid and upper 30s inland, low 40s along the shoreline at 5 a.m. So that's going to help to transition that mix over to rain by around lunchtime, noon tomorrow. We're in the upper 40s and low 50s across inland Connecticut, 50 to 55 along the shoreline. So a nice mild afternoon is on tap for tomorrow, but you'll certainly need the umbrellas as it's going to be a wet one. So in our early warning 7-day forecast, no wet weather. We're storm free for the weekend. Windy, that wind on Saturday switches to the northwest and sends colder air into the state. So initially mild, close to 50, then dropping through the afternoon from the 40s into the 30s. Sunday afternoon, not as windy, but cold, highs in the mid 30s. Then as we close out the year on Monday, late in the day, a chance for some rain. So if you have some New Year's Eve parties or celebrations that you'll be attending, likely be battling some raindrops, and that's over by early Tuesday morning. Then as we head into the first days of 2019, temperatures will be trending colder. By Thursday of next week, we may not get above freezing. There's a look at shoreline highs, 50 on Saturday, then only 37 for a high by Sunday afternoon.